What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Everybody take a second and push the little thumbs up down below. Go ahead and like this video. We're going for 200 like always. As you can see by the screen right now, I only got a 247 last night. It was a rough night for me, man. Isaiah, with the Lakers in the Boston game being a blowout and a fucking Boston got ahead by so much so early that they just weren't playing him that much. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do much. So Isaiah's value dropped tremendously with that game ending up being a huge blowout. Evan Fournier was not that good at all. 23.5. He averaged 38 against them the last like 3 games in a row, so it's ridiculous. Covington did his thing. He got 36.5. I was hoping for 40, but it's all right. Julius Randle, once again, with the deficit being so big in this game, they just didn't play as many minutes. Vucevic was hot. I love Nikola Vucevic. He fucking put on big time last night. I knew he would. Great play in Vucevic. Kent Bazemore got 36. That was another amazing play by me. Bazemore, I knew I had shouted him out a few times during the live video. I think Bazemore is going to have a good game because I feel like Shumpert is going to be matching up with Schroeder a lot. So I predicted that Bazemore was going to have a good game, and he did. Korver was just average. He got 5 times value, so you can't be mad at it. Korver did 5 times value, and he was only 4,100, so hey, it's a value play. Crowder was hot in the beginning. If this game wouldn't have been such a blowout, I probably would have hit about 275, 280. But because it was a blowout, it fucking bummed my lineup. It is what it is. It's DFS, guys. There you go. They just broke my streak. I was on a 3-game winning streak, and it broke last night. But I'm going right back to it tonight, man. Let's go straight into the high five for today, guys. All right, guys. Let's get straight into the high five today. These are 5 players that I believe will fly high, that you can afford to fit all of them in your lineup, that will not be owned as high as other guys. I do keep that in mind as well. So that is the high five. 5 players that'll help you succeed tonight with your fantasy lineup with all things taken into consideration. All right? Now, at the point guard position, a lot of people are going to go Antetokounmpo. That Portland game's going to be a blowout. That Portland-Brooklyn game's going to be a blowout. Everybody and their grandmamas, aunties, uncles, grandmama is going to go Kemba Walker. So, I'm going Ricky Rubio here. I feel like his ownership is going to be very low here. Against San Antonio, against their guards is where you want to attack them. Because Kawhi Leonard is going to be matched with Wiggins. He's going to hold Wiggins in a decent amount of points. Okay, he's going to defensively shut down Wiggins. Not shut him down completely, but really put pressure on him. Karl Anthony Towns is going to be dealing with Paul Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge down low. So he's going to be struggling as well. The person with the best matchup in this game is Ricky Rubio, guys. So take advantage of Ricky Rubio. He's only 6,100. He will easily surpass 5 times value. Easily. I expect him to get over 6 times value here. He is a great value play, guys. At the shooting guard position, Dwayne Wade. We all saw that Dwayne Wade was on a bit of a hot streak. Against Phoenix, he got 39. Against Cleveland, he got 47. Against Denver, he got 32. Sacramento, he hit 49. He was doing very, very well. He did come down a little bit against Golden State, but I expect him to bounce back against the Clippers. There's nobody on to stop Dwayne Wade on the Clippers. There's just nobody who's going to do it. Okay, this is going to be a good game here. High scoring. It should be a very good game to target. Dwayne Wade is going to easily get 5 times value here, and he has the potential to get 45 Draftkings points. So I love Dwayne Wade's potential here, guys. Another player that I feel like is going to be low owned because he hasn't really had a huge game lately, but I see it coming. Wilson Chandler. One thing about Wilson Chandler I need to point out, guys, and like I always point out with the Charlotte team, they're horrible against three-pointers. They give up a shit ton of three-pointers. Wilson Chandler, actually attempts a lot of three-pointers. Okay, he attempted 5, 5, 7, 6, 7, 6. He's very consistent. He'll attempt about 7 or 8 three-pointers tonight. Hopefully he'll make about 3 to 4 of them, and he'll do some other things in the rebounding category and stuff like that. I expect Wilson Chandler to have a good game here after going in a bit of a slump the last couple games, with 26 against Chicago, 21 against Milwaukee. I expect him to do very well against Charlotte here, guys. I expect him to do very well against Charlotte. A lot of people are going to be off of him, but we all know his type of potential he can put up. And if he goes for 50 and we have him in our lineup, we win 100%. Okay? So Wilson Chandler, got to have him in there. At the center position, Nikola Jokic. All right? I'm not going to waste much time because look, Jokic is back. All right? He started out very slow after the break. But Jokic is back. The last 2 games in a row, he's triple-doubled. And that was on the road. The dude's got potential for a 70-point game here. Kaminsky's out. Zeller's back. And Zeller is coming off injury. Jokic is going to have his way against Charlotte down low. There's just nothing they will be able to do. He should get another triple-double and have a fantastic night tonight. Even though he's 9,500, I love him a lot. I like him more than Antetokounmpo. I like him more than even like him more than James Harden tonight. I like him more than a lot of the upper price guys. So you got to go Jokic tonight, man. Great play with Jokic. All right. Now, the final spot I want to point out, guys. Another player that I feel like is going to be low owned. Lou Will. He had a bad game last night. Not last night, on the first. He had a bad game. He only got 11 fantasy points against the Clippers. That's embarrassing. I definitely expect him to bounce back, guys. He's only 5,600. His price went down after he was 6,100. Then he got 11 and his price dropped to 5,600. Take advantage of that price drop. We all know Lou Will has that 45-point potential. And if he does that, that is amazing for our lineups. And I expect him to be low owned because of his last game. A lot of people are going to look at the score and be like, damn, what happened? What's going on? Okay? And it's against Memphis. So a lot of people shy away from Memphis defense. But he's coming off the bench, so it really doesn't fucking bother me at all. I love Lou Will here, guys. There you go, guys. The high five today. Ricky Rubio, Dwayne Wade, Wilson Chandler, Nikola Jokic, and Lou Will. These are 5 guys I believe will fly high and their ownership levels will be low. And they will do amazing for your fantasy squad tonight. Let's bounce back. DFS squad, we need to bounce back. Let's get it. Clear. All right, now, let's look at some value plays today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start at my favorite value play. And I'm going to be real with you. I know I'm going to fuck his name up, dude. Bjelica. Nemanja Bjelica. That's what we're going to go with. The last 2 games, they're really starting to play him heavy. Last year when Zach LaVine went out, he was the guy who benefited the most. Look at these last 2 games. 34 against Sacramento. 42 against Utah. Utah is a good defense. He's now going against San Antonio, who struggles against the guard position. They're going to play this guy at the guard position a lot. Okay? That's where he's going to shine. The dude can shoot, man. This guy can shoot. He can get rebounds. All that shit. I love Bjelica for his value. He's only 3,600. That's it. Only 3,600. And look at that value the last 2 games in a row. I expect him to keep it going, man. There's no way there's no way they limit his minutes now after him playing that good. He's going to continue getting 30 plus, and he's going to get tremendous value at only 3,600. So make sure you run him up, guys. This is my bargain bin of the day. Run up Bjelica. Now, some other plays that I absolutely love. I like Damari Carroll. I feel like he's way too cheap at 3,900 against Milwaukee. I love him. Let's look at some guards, man. There's some guards that I really, really like today that are cheaper. Gary Harris. I love Gary Harris. He's a good 3-point shooter. And against Charlotte, hey, we know how that goes. Patrick Beverly. Absolutely love Patrick Beverly tonight. I love him. Jeremy Lin could be sneaky if he gets his fucking minutes up. That's the question. Will he get his fucking minutes up? He could be a good sneaky little play too. But yeah, guys, let's go all the way down here. Do some real value picks right here for you guys. We got Deladova against Toronto is a good matchup. He's been getting solid minutes the last two. He got 36 minutes against the Clippers last game. He got 22 against Denver. He got 23 against Denver, sorry. And Toronto struggles against point guards, man. So Deladova could be great value at 3,900. Let's go to the center position so I can talk about my favorite centers for the day. I love Marc Gasol against Houston. That's easy. I love Nurkic, guys. I do love Nurkic. Matter of fact, I don't object you playing Nurkic in your flex and Jokic in your center spot. Like, there's a lot of upside potential there, so I like them. Zach Randolph should do all right. Greg Monroe has been doing very good. I like Greg Monroe tonight. I think Valanciunas is just too cheap, too. I mean, damn. They've got people's prices ridiculously low. That's it. Now, another player I got to mention before he just goes crazy again. This guy's legit, man. I think Bobby Portis is actually legit, and they're giving him tons of minutes. 28 against Denver, 31 against Golden State. I think that keeps up against the Clippers. It is a tougher matchup against Blake Griffin, but that's okay. At 4,800, he should still make value with the minutes he's getting. I'm not worried about it at all. Very good value playing Bobby Portis, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go get this money. Like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Man, I appreciate you guys watching so much. I just want to shout you guys out. I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL for any questions and stuff. Comment down below questions and concerns. Let's get it. Last night took a L, but tonight I bounced back. Let's go.